thank you for the comment here at Vivacious OM. Your question here is, how small is the Roth conversion window if I retire late and delay Social Security till 70? I think in your case, it depends on what retiring late means. Retiring late could be retiring, for some people, retiring at 62, and for others, it could be retiring at 71. I've seen both cases. I think the best Roth conversion window to explore for the majority of the population, and I should give a disclaimer here, and the reason I say it's the best Roth conversion window is because it applies to the majority of the population. And that would be, generally speaking, after Medicare and before RMDs, that 10-year window. Because your Maggie cliff is high and what you're giving up potentially in terms of pre-Medicare health insurance subsidies is non-existent. Now, there are lots of edge cases to this. There are people who have employer insurance from 62 to 65, even if they retire at 62. There are federal employees. There are people who do all sorts of other things, before Medicare age. And I'm not going to account for every possible permutation, but many of those cases, you would not have this calculus of what I'm giving up in terms of a healthcare subsidy. And so the math looks a little better when you do this type of analysis. But we should do the analysis and the details on when we would be retiring, what our income sources would be, matter. But like I said, trying to speak to the broadest cohort of people, it would be, speaking to someone with $4 million in pre-tax money is really helpful to that person, but it's not a lot of people. Speaking to the broadest cohort of possible retirees means that we're not going to have substantial enough pre-tax balances to be truly in panic mode as a result of the future additional tax of RMDs. And the age at which we retire really matters. And I see from your note here, because you will work until 67 and 68, so you'll still have a 5-year window, 6 to 7 year window to do Roth conversions if you'd like to. Again, if the conditions are met. So I highly encourage you, if you're going to watch this clip, because we're going to give it to you as a response to your comment, go watch the full live. Watch the first 15 minutes where I explain all the conditions that I believe should be met before we rush to do a Roth conversion. Especially because, again, Bolden, a great software tool and a great asset to consumers. Really, really great tool. But unless you know what to look for in terms of problems within financial planning tools as it relates to Roth conversions, we don't know how to truly assess whether they're valuable. So watch this whole live in its entirety, because you will see me talk about what scenarios people should prudently run in order to evaluate the benefit of a Roth conversion. And you'll see me talk about this kind of framework that I showed in the longer live video. But thank you for the question at Vivacious OM. Real quick, let me show you the exact 3-pillar comprehensive retirement roadmap that takes retirees from uncertainty to peace of mind that less than 1% of retirees actually have in place. Now, I've built hundreds of these for retirees, and I can say with a high degree of confidence that these are the 3 pillars every retiree needs to have in place in order to have full confidence that they're not missing anything in their retirement plan. And I broke each of these down by the specific questions. You can see them here that each needs to be answered and the best way to answer them. Now, we've done this across pre-retirees, recent retirees, married couples, single retirees, $1 million portfolios, $10 million portfolios, all the above, and it works. And it's my gift to you today. It's absolutely free. It's in the first link in the description below this video. It's going to say free comprehensive retirement roadmap training. Just click the link, enter your info, and you'll get instant access, all for free.